Dwight D. Eisenhower was born on October 14, 1890, in Denison, Texas, USA. He grew up in a small town with his family. His father was a farmer, and his mother worked at home. Eisenhower had 5 brothers, and they lived a simple life. When he was young, he liked to play sports, especially football. He went to a local school and later to the United States Military Academy at West Point. This was a special school for people who wanted to be soldiers. After finishing school, Eisenhower became an officer in the United States Army. At first, he did not fight in wars. Instead, he worked as a teacher at the military academy and helped train other soldiers. During this time, he learned a lot about leadership and how to make important decisions. This was important for his future work. In 1941, World War II started, and Eisenhower's life changed. The United States joined the war, and Eisenhower became more involved in military planning. He was promoted to a higher position because people trusted him to make good decisions. In 1942, he was sent to North Africa to help fight against the German army. He worked with other countries, like the United Kingdom and Canada, to defeat the enemy. Eisenhower became the commander of all Allied forces in Europe during the war. This was a very important job. He was in charge of planning and leading military operations. One of the biggest operations he helped plan was D-Day, the day when thousands of soldiers landed on the beaches of Normandy, France, on June 6, 1944. This was the beginning of the end of the war in Europe. It was a very dangerous mission, but it was successful. Eisenhower's leadership helped win the war in Europe. After the war, Eisenhower became a hero. He was famous for his ability to work with different countries and people. He became the president of Columbia University in New York City. Even though he was not fighting in the war anymore, many people wanted him to help lead the country. In 1952, Eisenhower decided to run for President of the United States. He wanted to help the country grow stronger and safer after the war. He won the election and became the 34th President of the United States. As president, Eisenhower worked on many important issues. One of his biggest goals was to keep the United States safe during the Cold War. This was a time when the United States and the Soviet Union were not fighting directly, but they were both trying to become the most powerful country in the world. Eisenhower helped the country stay strong by building up the military and by forming alliances with other countries. He also worked to stop the spread of communism, which was a system of government used by the Soviet Union. Eisenhower also made important decisions about the American economy. He wanted to help the country grow and improve its infrastructure. Under his leadership, the United States built the interstate highway system, which made travel and trade easier across the country. This project created jobs and helped people move around more quickly. During his presidency, Eisenhower also focused on education. He wanted to improve schools and help more young people get a good education. He signed laws to help fund education and made sure that children in all parts of the country had a chance to go to school. Eisenhower believed that education was important for the future of the country. One of the most important parts of Eisenhower's presidency was the civil rights movement. At that time, many African Americans were fighting for equal rights, especially the right to go to school, vote, and live in the same places as white people. Eisenhower did not believe in segregation, which is when people are treated differently because of their race. He worked to improve civil rights for African Americans, but he also believed that the government should not force people to change their behavior. Instead, he thought that the country needed time to make changes. In 1957, there was a big event that showed how important civil rights were to Eisenhower. In Little Rock, Arkansas, 9 African American students wanted to go to a white school. The state government did not want to allow this. Eisenhower sent the National Guard to protect the students and make sure they could go to school safely. This was an important moment in the fight for equal rights in the United States. Eisenhower was also a leader in foreign policy. He helped the United States build good relationships with other countries, like Canada and the countries of Western Europe. He believed in peace and worked to prevent wars. However, he also believed that the United States should be ready to defend itself if necessary. Eisenhower was a general during the war, and he understood the importance of having a strong military. He worked to make sure that the country was always prepared for any danger. Eisenhower's presidency lasted 8 years, from 1953 to 1961. During this time, he worked hard to make the United States a stronger and better country. He helped the country grow by building roads, improving education, and working to improve the rights of African Americans. He also helped keep the country safe during the Cold War. After his time as president, Eisenhower retired from public life. He spent his final years writing books and giving speeches. He died on March 28, 1969, at the age of 78. Eisenhower is remembered as a strong leader who helped guide the United States through a difficult time in history. His leadership during World War II and his presidency helped shape the future of the country. He is still respected today for his ability to work with others, and for his dedication to making the world a better place. Eisenhower's legacy is one of service to his country. He showed that a good leader should be calm in difficult situations, should work with others to find solutions, and should always think about what is best for the future. His time as a general and president changed the United States and the world. Today, his name is remembered with respect, and his leadership continues to inspire people all over the world.